Sunday blessings, y'all. Greetings from the Mounds here in Macon, Georgia. These are ancient native mounds called the Okmulgee Mounds, and it's also the mounds upon which I was born. And I come here several times a year to do ceremony, to connect with the nature here, with the rivers here, and to be present with my ancestors. And of course, today is actually Saturday, the day of the eclipse. So we came to be close during this time, this portal time, where there's a lot of opportunity for transformation and transmutation, as well as thin veils during this time around Halloween, Samhain, and the Day of the Dead. There's a lot going on energetically, and of course we also have a full moon, so there's a lot of potency right now, especially as we relate to our relationship with our ancestors. And so that is the invitation today as you receive this message, is to invite time and space, perhaps a ritual or ceremony, to get closer to what holds you and nourishes and sustains you in your relationship with your ancestors. Of course, we all have thousands of ancestors across so many lines: our mothers, our fathers, our grandparents, our great-grandparents. It goes so far back. And these are relationships that can be honored and cultivated. And there are many different ways to do that and wisdom traditions. And if this is something that speaks to you, I invite you to reach out, and I can direct you to some teachers and wisdom keepers that might support your growth in this area. I personally come home to Macon, Georgia, where I was born, several times a year, and just sit with the energy of the land here. In the Peruvian sacred tradition, the place that you come in, that you incarnate in human form, is quite special. And they consider it our nature father, the landscape as father. And the river or body of water that is near where you come in to being is your nature mother. So I come and spend times at these mounds upon which I was born. And I also go down to the Okmulgee River and spend time with the river as my nature mother. And it's a place that I feel deeply, profoundly connected, and feel a sense of oneness with Source, which is ultimately something that we strive to achieve, those of us who are sacred seekers. And so the invitation is, what brings you closer to these places and spaces? What brings you closer to Source? And what nourishes your connections with the ancestors? That's the invitation to ponder today in this Sunday message. Super excited about things going on at our living temple, but also around our temple this week. There will be dancing on Monday at 6, and there will be Sacred Women's Circle on Wednesday, also at 6. Monday, anyone can come in at Zoom. On Wednesday, it's in person only in Charleston. And then on Thursday night, we'll actually be holding an artist talk with our artist in resident, Matthew Lesner, a dear friend and collaborator. He is bringing his work, which premiered in Stockholm, called Hyacinthe, to Charleston for the weekend. This will be brought to Charleston by the nonprofit Enough Pie, which I ran for many years, and they will be bringing it to the space in the Upper Peninsula. There's more information about that offering, that artistic offering, at the end of this message today. But I would just invite you to participate as you feel called. It is a beautiful installation which invites the viewer into a very deep contemplative space through viewing a film that is kind of multi-immersive and very sensory film, and that actually responds to your brain waves and to neurofeedback that it's given. So it's really a profound experience, and it is one-on-one with the artist. So we'll be doing a lottery, so please send an email to info@enoughpie.org if you would like to be considered to experience this work with the artist one-on-one this coming weekend. That's November 3rd through 5th. But everyone is welcome at the Artist Talk on Thursday, November 2nd, up at the Space on Harriet Street in the Upper Peninsula. All that information is below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for considering the ways in which you are supported to work with your ancestors. Hope you have a very happy Halloween and a new year for all of the witches in the world, and then honoring the Day of the Dead on Thursday the 2nd. There is so much energetically happening, and then of course kicking it off after this eclipse with the full moon on Monday. So please enjoy all these energies. Come and dance with us, pray with us, sing with us, take time in solitude, whatever it is that fills your cup. So many blessings and so much love.